Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Say what you want, but I think that we got a little problem, little problem in Sweden. Sweden, and unfortunately, they have a problem with Erdogan, or Erdogan has a problem with the Swedes. However, I want to look at it. As you know, Sweden wants to join NATO, and Turkey said, yes, 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 here is the list. You have to accomplish all those things, fulfill them for us, and then we're going to say, yes, you can come in. The problem is things are devolving into something more than just that. Sweden tried to accomplish a few requirements from or requests coming from Turkey, but it seems like Turkey is very dissatisfied with how the things are ran or you know, the requests are fulfilled. And on top of that, you had some little circumstances that Turkey does not like in Sweden, and that is we got a guy in Sweden. I think I know exactly who that guy is. I think he has dual citizenship, and he wants to burn the Quran in front, I think, of the Turkish embassy in Stockholm. Now, what does that mean? Do you think the Turks will be happy about it? Probably it's going to be a counter demonstration over there, and you know what I mean? Might occur. And maybe the Swedes are going to go berserk and do something about it. But you got a big problem over there, my Swedes. This article comes from Republic World, and it is from January 20th, 2023. And this is the title. Sweden, that aggressive, angry country that fights all the time. I remember in the 50s, those riots. Remember those riots in the 50s? No, because they weren't. That's why I don't remember. Or in the 30s, remember those ones? I don't remember them because there were none, but now you have them. You gotta love the new, diversity is our strength, remember? There you go. Now, Sweden braces for anti-Turkey demos amid NATO accession bid. Sweden is bracing for demonstrations Saturday, today, that could complicate its efforts to persuade Turkey to approve its NATO accession. Psst. They wouldn't give up. Sweden is bracing for demonstrations. A far-right activist from Denmark has received permission. Yeah, he has dual citizenship, Danish and Swedish. Has received permission. Too much heroin, that's why. Just kidding. Has received permission from police to stage a protest outside the Turkish embassy in Stockholm, where he intends to burn the Quran. Oh my God, very courageous. Islam's holy book. Meanwhile, both pro-Turkish and pro-Kurdish groups are planning demonstrations in the Swedish capital. Shit show. Take a vacation, my berserk Swedish citizens, friends, nation. Just go north. The Kurds would not like cold. It's too cold there. Or the Turks, I'm guessing. Anyway, the guy from Denmark, the guy who intends to burn that thing, he does whatever he wants. Now, I think that's stupid, but hey, freedom of expression. I'm pretty sure if he burns a Bible, nobody will give up. Or I don't know, maybe something else. But nevertheless, let's move on and see what's going on here. Turkey has so far refused to approve bids by Sweden and Finland to join NATO, which needs sign-off by all member states. Turkey says Sweden is particular needs to crack down. Sweden, in particular, needs to crack down on Kurdish and other groups that Ankara considers terrorists. Sweden has assured Turkey it won't allow any terrorist groups in Swedish soil. But pro-Kurdish and anti-NATO groups have complicated matters for the Swedish government by staging anti-Turkey demonstrations that have infuriated the Turkish government, including an effigy of President Recep Tayyip Erdogan that was briefly burned outside Stockholm City Hall last week. I think he was hanged and then burned. Now that's, again, freedom of speech, stupid? I think so. But anyway, Tensions could rise further on Saturday when anti-Islam activist Rasmus Paludan plans to burn a Quran, he did this before, outside the Turkish embassy. Paludan, who also holds Swedish citizenship, has staged similar protests before in both Denmark and Sweden, some of which have sparked violent counter-demonstrations. Why? Why, my dear Swedes, why are you so violent? Why did you start those burning those cars in those neighborhoods? My dear Swedes, I thought you were calm and cool and civilized. What happened to you? We know exactly what happened. Got people like me there. Just kidding. So, Swedish Foreign Minister Tobias Billström told the news agency TT TNT on Friday that Sweden respects the freedom of speech. Good. How about if you talk about certain events in some world war? Is that still okay? He didn't want to speculate on how Paludan's protest, which has been authorized by police, would affect Sweden's NATO bid, while noting that, and I'm quoting, everything that prolongs the process unnecessarily is of course something we take very seriously. End quote. A group calling itself the Swedish Solidarity Committee for Rojava. Now, it's not good, it starts with an SS. So this committee is not a good one. Swedish Solidarity, SS Committee of Rojava, if you know what I mean, which claimed it was behind the effigy, is also planning a demonstration against Erdogan and Swedish NATO accession on Saturday, TT reported. Meanwhile, pro-Turkish activists are expected to gather for a separate demonstration near the Turkish embassy. Now you're gonna see it. Get your cameras ready. Sweden and Finland ditched decades of non-blah blah blah and now apply to join NATO following Russia's invasion. Tralala, BS. Anyway, so ready, Titi? Get ready. Get your cameras, zoom from far away because the Swedes are gonna get at it. The Swedes, yeah, those ones with blonde hair and blue eyes. All right, those ones. Yes, yes, yes. Shit show, as Lindsey Graham said about the tanks, the German tanks saga. But here you go. We got this guy's demonstrating over there. The other guys feel insulted, counter demonstrate. I guarantee you, if these guys come closer in about, I don't know, 500 yards or meters, let's say, there's gonna be a little bit of caressing. Oh my, and there's gonna be destruction of property, innocent property destruction. And what is the Swedish law enforcement departments do about it? Will they arrest those guys? Gonna take care? Will they follow the law? There's gonna be riots. There's gonna be a lot of destruction. Are they gonna arrest them, or is it gonna be politically incorrect to do that? I wonder are they gonna wait? Say, okay, go. Let them figure things out for about half an hour and then intervene. That would be a good show. I'm not condoning that. I'm not condoning violence, promise, but I'm just anticipating what could happen if you allow these groups to come in a proximity. Oh my, Sweden. And Erdogan is like, let me get my popcorn. Is TT broadcasting the game tonight? Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just, my friends.